سلام و درود رفقا، خوش اومدین به قسمت 4 بازی کینگدام کام دلیورنس 1 که قراره تا بریم جلو تا کینگدام کام دلیورنس 2 رو میریم جلو دیگه، بهتره بریم سراغ قسمت قبل. میدونم قسمت قبل یکم خسته کننده بود به خاطر اینکه اکثرش رو داشتیم راه میرفتیم و گل جمع، ولی خب دیدین که لول هربالیسممون رفت بالا و اینا. و بریم سراغش. این دفعه باید بریم بیل پیدا کنیم که من بعدش گشتم پیدا کردم، ولی سریع از بازی اومدم بیرون که سیو نشه. امیدوارم این سیو نشده باشه چون کات سین داره و باید کار دوباره اینجا این here we go again.
What's that? Answer to my prayers. Just shot someone.
وارد کن.
No, forget it. Kurva!
دای چی داره؟ خلیزم خالی الان باید بریم سمت قلعه بابا مامانه هنری رو جمع کنیم. ببینم اینجا الان از کجاییم ما، یعنی اسکیل لولش صفره، کثافت سیو نشده. من لولشو کرده بودم 8 نمیدونم به 6 و یه لول گرفت. لول تا 5 خیلی راحت میره بالا. من یه تعدادی جمع میکنم تا 3 و 4 شیم چون تا اونجا راحت میره بالا. چیزی که تو هربالیست مهم لگ دیه. ما هدفمون اونه، ولی اون لول 10 میخواد. چی میشین حالا تو لول 10 گل جمع میشه تو همین منطقه ای که هنری هست، همون اول بازی حتی بدون اینکه بخوای از اونجا بری بیرون. همیشه پیک پاکتینگ رو رفت بالا. من نمیدونم چرا نمیتونم پاکت پیک کنم. همیشه چیز کرد هربالیسم رو برد تا لول 10. ولی خب دیگه حالا همین در حدی باشه که فعلا یه ابیلیتی داره بگیریم بس. خب سنگین شدیم. این سنگین شدن هم خوبه. تو ویدیو قبلی هم گفتم، حالا میگم وقتی که سنگین میشین راه که میرین اینا رو بزن. اجیلیتی بدون میده، استرنج بدون میده. این چی بود؟ آره خیلی چیزا بهتون میده. من یه چند تا دیگه جمع کنم. بعدن بازم تو طول بازی جمع میکنم و فقط الان میخواستم میخوام اینو بگیم. ببینین اسکیلز هربالیست این میخواد 5 میخواد، اینو میخواد لول 5 الان 3 آره 3 تا 5شه پس زود میره بالا راحت. آره تا 5 راحت میره بالا. بذارین تا به 5 برسیم. و یادتون نره که ما الان تو مسیری هستیم که باید باشیم، فقط داریم سعی رو گل جمع کنیم. میشه اینا رو جمع کرد؟
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
تو دیگه لعنتی. من یک جسد آویزان شد فردا فرها تا رفته بر کوه ها، حلاج تا رفته بر دار ها. میدونی شاید آخر هر ویدیو براتون یه شیر خودم شیر خیلی خیلی و آره فکر کنم آخر هر ویدیو رو یه چیز کنیم که با هم دیگه یه شیر بخونیم. هر بود دست من هم ترد میلت نترد و دیگه مونده بعدی آره میگم خودم شیر خیلی دوست دارم و آره نه این هر با یه ابیلیتی دیگه هم بهمون میده، همینطوری که پیشمونه داره خوش میشه بهمون یه سری ابیلیتی اینا میده. ابیلیتی که نه یه سری
What did these poor souls ever do to them?
با هم ببین هدف ما اینه خب یه کارش هم اینه که هرت جمع میکنیم استرونج هم بهمون اضافه میکنیم. فعلا اینو این وقتی گل تو اینفنتری تو چیزا اینونتریمون باشه به همون چیز میده کاریزما میده. اینا بنداز بنداز
What's that? What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. Ah! Ow! Bunda! Dear God.
مرسی خب ببینیم این عکس که خب داغونه نمیخوام بخور نم نمیخوام یک آریزون ها میبره بالایی دستش را یک نشی میده میزمون از دادم نبری کاری خب الانم از ساده باید یه سری اینا رو بنداز اوکی پس ترابل پوینت هم باز شد بریم ببینیم خب اینجاره که در قلعه رو سوزوندم کجا باید بریم از اینجا که این در رو سوزونده بودم باید بریم این پشت بریم توس بارون داریم خودمون رو میشید آره اینجا رو یادم رسیدیم به این دروازه که سوزوندن همینه باید بریم دور بزنیم از پشت توان بدنی صفر اینجا که اون خانم رو رفتیم برای سرباز رو سوت بدیم ولش کردن مادن ما رو پاره کنیم. یه لحظه ببخشید چیزی که پست کنم و درست کنم. بله ما از اینجا اومدیم پایین ولی دفعه پیش رفتیم بالا بسته پس باید بازم همین هست. اینا تو ویدیو قبل هست کامله اینجا سیو نشده که ما الان این مشکل رو که سیو که نکردم هنو عادت ندارم این که پوشم بخورم تو سیو که جایی باش داریم میری تو نقش لودینگ چیه؟ آموز؟ من دارم اشتباه میرم؟ او اینجا یعنی باید اینجوری بیام. آره باید از اون طرف میرفتیم نه این طرف. الان داریم این قلعه رو دور میزنیم. Woodcutter's Camp بود نه الان کجاییم؟ اوکی؟ خب اما مشکل اینه که این هنری خیلی خسته بریم غارت کنیم غارت خب این یه در آره ما الان باید بریم اینجا این از اونجایی که این باز خیلی شبیه دنیای واقعیه من هی دارم میدوونمش تا نفسش تموم شه تا ببینیم انرژیش میره بالا. خب دیگه بوری
Answer to my prayers.
مثلا فوقش فقط بردارم و خب سنگین شد بندازیم بره اینو بنداز بره هنوزان سنگین چیه بندازم بره بندازم یک لوسنگ.
Failure. You didn't learn like me. Guy with a sword in his hand. Used to buy a side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
من این دفعه اینا رو اسکیپ میکنم چون یه لحظه ببخشید. خب ببخشید من اینجا رو اسکیپ کنم چون دفعه پیش چیز کردیم. دفعه پیش دیدیم. این از اینجا دیگه جدیده.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? It's Mishak. What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing.
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa in the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. Haven't you got a shred of honor?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it? Not without a sword.
Easy there, boy. You know me. Your good master won't be moving his hand.
یکم سنگینی برای همین نمی‌تونم. باید من حلش کنم به دلایل. گفتم من اینجا پیدا کردم.
This is good. You're gonna like it.
از سگ خیلی
So, let's get to it. Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Grunt! Aye! Cut the bastard down! As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah!
ببینید اینجا خب قاعدتا ما میگم چون که ما هیچ اسکیل جنگی نداشتیم، یعنی اون دوتا دوز بیزوریه که زدیم هست شانس. حتی اینجا رو دیده بودم، بقیهش از این من ندیدم.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The Chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
این حرفی که الان این حرف اصلا
Games are over.
این حرف که بیس زده به مسلمونا میگن. ای بابا شمشیر از همون جدا شو. بکنم بازی تازه آموزشیش تموم شد. داشت من زره پوشیده بودم این لباسه چیه؟ بازم به این مرام و معرفت خدایشی همون دافت خودم که من دارم ششم داره چند بود Royal Place. سرچ آهنگایی داره سگ قصد هست که دیگه از اینجا سگ ماست بکنم. خیلی خوشگله اینجا. Homecoming quest complete. Awakening یعنی بیداری، خیزش.
Mit keresel itt? Aggányba! Kinyírlak!
خوابم داریم شمشیر میزنیم اسکله شمشیر میزنیم اون رفت بالا.
Do you need some help?
تجلیتون هم رفت بالا. داره همه رو قرقاتی میبینه. تجربه واقعا سخت و بدی.
Henry, there's work to be done.
این لودینگاش خیلی طولانیه. نمیدونم هم چرا. سیستم هم اوکیه ولی
It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up.
یه بلند شو.
It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
بعد میدیدی؟ آره ترز باشید درست.
Still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
هنوز تب داری. اما خوشحال نمیشه ولی هنوز باید تو تخت بمونی.
Where am I?
من کجا؟
In Skalitz?
اسکالیتزم؟
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Oh.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
این دوتا منو دوست داشتن ولی چرا اهمیت دادن؟
Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
غذاتو بخوری و بخور.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Ratay Mill. My uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanish of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
مرسی بانوی من فدای شما بشه.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
چیست؟ بچه ها چیست؟ ای بابا همه چیزام نگرفتن. اون چرت پرتام خوب چرت پرتام. نوشته اوکی DLC رو میگذارم بالا.
Greetings, Henry.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack and... well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right, then. It was a day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life. I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold.
Hello, you. Come here.
And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring.
Oh, look at you. Aren't you a nice boy? I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
دوست دارم کارمو نمیدونم قبل از که روز شروع بشه، یعنی بقیه کارشون شروع کنن انجام بدم و اون روز کار برم.
Right. Better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker. I'd better get it all done before Papa is up.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good fella. That's my boy. Come along, free.
کارو بکن. feed the garden in the pantry, feed Tinker.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat. That'll be a nice treat.
Dugu. Where's my Dugu? Good job. Big one.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. Here you are, girls. Fill your beaks.
میدونه. دید میشه علف، یه علف داریم الان علف رو باقا میکنیم. تو مزرعه مشغول کار و شخمم، اگر که محصول نمیده به من چه. محصول داده الان کار بوده.
That should do it. The garden is looking how it should again.
No, deve herbalísimo.
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Spishek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zabishek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness. You could tell him to get his ass to work too.
Right, go for nails, send Samuel and Zabishek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
A surprise, Pa? Don't you want to tell me about it now?
Curiosity killed the cat. What kind of surprise would it be if I told you, girl?
Oh, all right.
یکی نمیخوای الان بهم بگی یکی چیز گربه رو کشت وجودی گربه رو ضربال مسئله چیزه ای ساموئل بیدار شد
Sammy, get up. It's broad daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There'll be no slipping off. You know very well Namoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though.
Well, there you go, then.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Namoy.
Don't I always?
یکی عقب مانده کشاد یکی عقب مانده دارم بیدار کن رو بسر
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor is not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zabishek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Look out!
بریم پیش بچه آهنگر مفلی اوه نه این دوست دخترمون نیست
Only a pitchfork belongs in yours. And tell me, what can a peasant like you know of God? I know what the...
یه جوری به هم میگم پزنت انگار بقیهشون عشق آوردن پزنت یعنی چی؟ یه اسم دهاتی یه جورایی
How are you, Teresa?
Sore knees, backache, bellyache, whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
May the Lord
ای پدر هنری. اینا مرحله DLC و جزء مرحله اصلی و منم اشتباه کردم. داریم در واقع داستان اتفاقات اون روزا از دید این دختره می‌بینیم.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
Good morning.
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the forge.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you'll come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right, I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, eh?
There's no harm in that, is there, good wife? You were young yourself once and went dancing with boys.
Oh, so I'm an old woman now, am I?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm only teasing you, girl. Dancing is just what you young ones should be doing. Make the most of it while you can. Before you know it, your pa will find you a husband, and you'll have a pack of children to take care of.
Let's hope it's not too soon. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that sword play with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
خب یه میخ نداشتین چرا میرسه سر هنری؟ اگه هنری کمک باباش چکش میزد الان دیگه میکم بود میخ نداشتی. خب اینجا که تایم میشه دختر و پسر باز. grocery store. من اما دوست دخترمون بیانکا بود. آره رضا دوست دارم. آره این دوست دخترمون. اونو ببین که خوشگله.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh, playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye, he's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well, boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your Pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm.
شمشیر زنه تمرین.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt. I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah. More likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then. I accept.
Yeah, I knew.
بریم با هنری
Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
مقاومت نکن. بی مصرف کن.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Henry, really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Are you all right?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. And I didn't mean to, you know.
Show me that.
No, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal? He who lives by the sword
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now. By the way, you owe Bianca for that beer.
هنری دلش دریاست مثل خودمه.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm glad to see you.
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He said thanks. That's about it.
Huh. That's just like him. All right. But now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Henry's favorite? I see.
Yes. I'd like to give it to...
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Oh, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry. You'll find a fella one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. What herbs do you...
I've got almost everything, except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was...
A wolf?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And but...
So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. You'll have to get it from him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me... well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, all right?
All right,
Deal.
بریم برای آدم عشق خرکی بیایم برادر آدم کجایی؟
Yeah, sure. Just be back before the place fills up.
Greetings.
Good day.
I heard you're a really...
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
Hey, Adam. If you lend me a bow, I'll dance with you at the next celebration.
Oh? You would? Really? All right. Here's the bow then. And some arrows. Take it all.
Thank you so much, Adam.
مرسی من ایسوس
Be merciful to a poor beggar.
I've seen...
No, not many.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger.
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, then
What's...
Right.
I'll give you... Here you...
Oh, thanks.
نیم روشن بهش دادی رفاقتمندی ما رو میرسه
Good health to you, Teresa.
I've got the bow.
Great.
بریم الان ما باید بریم گور کم نمی کنه با تیر بزنیم
Huh.
آرچری هم هست بهمون میاد خدایی آه رفقا مرسی که ویدیو رو تا اینجا دیدین ما تایممون تموم شده فردا باز قسمت بعدو میذارم براتون پس تا اینجا داشته باشینش و خدا نگهدار